You know the funny thing about humans and life? It's the fact that every single one of us knows exactly who we could be. But yet we have this fear of changing into that version of ourselves. Why are we so afraid of our higher self? Why are we so afraid of actually reaching our full potential? And I'm someone who has fallen victim to this as well. It's actually quite annoying because we know who we could be, but there is always something that appears to be in the way. And that may be our belief system. It may be us constantly worrying about how others may perceive us. It may be the belief that our environment is holding us back. I say belief because none of those things can hold you back unless you allow it to. It's just a belief. No belief is the truth, because if it was true, it wouldn't be something you believe in. It would be something you know. This is why I love the spiritual journey, because you are constantly seeing and realizing the truth of things instead of living from a belief system. With belief, there is doubt. So why are you still afraid to change? Is it because you think people won't like you? Well, if you reach your full potential, doesn't that version of you not care if people like you or not? Doesn't that version of you love yourself unconditionally and doesn't need anyone or anything on the outside to feel whole and complete? If not, add this to that future version of yourself that you want to be. You don't want to follow your desires because you may be afraid of failure. But that future version of yourself doesn't mind failure, and it believes it can achieve anything. I'm not going to say it's easier said than done, because that's just a belief that we all hold on to. Here's something I want you to think about. Time doesn't exist. It really doesn't. And because time doesn't exist, this means that the future doesn't exist. The future is not in the future. It's right here, happening right now. I mean, if you believe in time travel, they mean the future has to be happening right now for us to even travel there. How could we go to a place that doesn't exist right now? So because the future doesn't exist, that means that version of yourself that you dream to be is already here, because everything is happening right now. Knowing this gives you the ability to shift into that version of yourself at any time. You can literally make the decision to act as if you are who you want to be. Constantly ask yourself, how would my future self handle a situation like this? What does my future self believe and know? How would my future self manage anxiety or fear? You can't say this isn't possible for you to do. That's just a belief. How would your future self perceive this message? You have to understand that the current version that you're today is just made up of labels and ideas. This character can choose to play any role in life at any time, because you are not your personality. It's all fake and made up. You are not the story of your life, because it changes at any time. We are all just acting, regardless of who you believe yourself to be. It's just an act. You can literally be whoever you want to be. I mean, this knowledge is right in our faces when you go watch a movie. The actors in the movie are playing a role. They take on completely different personalities, and when the director says cut, they just go back to acting another way in a more comfortable character. It's less intentional, but it's still a character. This is another realization that comes to you while you're on this journey. My last video, I talked about dying before you die so that you can live. Basically, the video is about killing your identity and ego so that you can realize that you have never been this character that you thought yourself to be. And then, with the power of that realization, you can be whoever you desire to be for this experience. This is possible for every single one of us, but if you believe it's not possible for you, notice that it's just a belief that can be changed. The only true obstacle that's in the way of this shift is fear. But allow that future version of yourself to be best friends with fear. The very moment you become comfortable with fear, you become a very dangerous person. In a good way, of course, because you no longer let it stop you. If anything, you use it as fuel to grow. And regardless of the outcome of facing your fears, you will always learn from it. But see the truth of what fear is. It's not real to begin with. The mind begins thinking, and energy rises in the body. And right away, we identify with it before actually inquiring what's happening. Notice that those thoughts are just thoughts, and they aren't happening to you. They're just happening. You don't have to believe in those thoughts. You can choose to just see the truth in them. See that they are just thoughts. See that thinking is happening and it's happening to no one. Also, when you begin feeling that energy vibrating in your body, you automatically believe you're in trouble or something's wrong. But if you just look at it without judging it or having a desire for it, it goes away. You will realize that it's not even hurting you, and that you can actually be comfortable and okay with those sensations and the body being present. Constantly seeing this will dissolve that energy, and it will also reprogram the way you react. Eventually, you and fear will be best friends. With every video I create, my intentions for these videos are to find a way for these words to pierce through your conditioning so that what you truly are can hear this. I'm not talking to a human. I'm talking to consciousness. Consciousness is talking to consciousness. I don't care if the mind understands this. It won't change anything. You can have all the knowledge in the world and still be suffering because you aren't living nor realizing the truth. You're just believing in it. And again, with any type of belief, there is doubt. I want you to know what you truly are and how much power you actually hold because, my friends, it's this simple. You are life. You are worthy. You are everything. You are the universe and everything within it. Know this, don't believe this, know it. I love you all, so until next time, keep faith in yourself.